Hello, everybody, and welcome to the table. We are here with episode 936, I'm pretty sure.
Or, in other words, 16.
Something like that. Of this camp. What the fuck is it called, guys?
City apart.
A city apart. Because it takes place in the city of Parsa, which is top of a mountain, apart from the rest of the world. All the way up there. And it's not bad, huh? I mulled that for a long time to not fucking remember it. So if you're on our Discord, join that shit because we're active on that all the time. And I believe it was Andre who was saying, Matt, I can't believe that you can keep in your mind what is happening in this campaign and all the different things that are going on. The way I can do that is because I don't remember the names of my friends or loved ones, or the name of the campaign that we've been playing now for half a year. Yeah. So
it's all trade-offs. The space is limited up there.
It is all trade-offs, but I do remember what happened last session. Last session, Mina, after bringing forth to life a steed, phantoms, rode that steed to her little man friend's place, and she spoke to one of the dukes of the Eveslaw. Meanwhile, Vogwai clip-clopped his cloven feet to... No, I guess it's a goat. It wouldn't be cloven, right? It would just be cloved.
It's cloven.
Is it cloven?
Yeah, they got two little hoof digits.
All right, cool. I said it right. I know so many things about feet.
I'm not a goat expert, but I do think that's the case.
That's the bare minimum, and I don't even know that. But I do know that Vogwai, the character, was speaking to an Abishai named something or another. We also may have mixed up the names of a couple Abishai through the campaign, but it's fine because it totally makes sense in my brain that they shared information. They would, so they all know. It's great. And he might have charmed you and gotten some info from that.
Son of a gun.
And the other one, Riowin. That's what we call her.
None of us are going to help you.
I think I'm the middle child. Matt's never remember my characters' names. Never.
You've had too many of them. Well, this one's been live for a while now. Riowin.
Yes.
Went off. She's mad at these two people.
Yes.
For, doing drugs without her. And she took off, and she found herself in literally the second underground coffee shop.
Oh my god, I forgot! I stopped there. Ooh.
See? You forgot. I didn't, though. Why doesn't everyone roll initiative? And we will see who we're going to jump into first. Whose story, whose plot hooks I can pull with my little hook pulling thing.
With your little dentist's hooks.
My little dentist hooks. That's what they do. They hook your teeth and pull it out and clean underneath and then pop it back in. I don't know what they're doing there. That's got to be it. Riowin. Mm-hmm. Riowin, you are... What do I give you? What do I give you for ambiance?
I trust you.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like I hit something that's a little more intense than I had been planning.
We are intense people.
Yeah, is this communist revolutionary coffee shop? Lonely poet coffee shop?
Roll a perception check. Let's find out how many communists
All right.
Are below the hill. +0, the best kind of rolls, my friends. You enter into this round hole that is camouflaged from outside from what appears to be broken pieces of debris, but are actually well put together. Yeah, it's not falling apart. It's kind of well put together. Detritus from a supposedly fallen fence. It's pulled open for you by this young halfling girl, and you look inside to see that not this entire hill, because it's rather large, is hollowed out, but quite a bit of it. And this is much larger than the underground place you had found in Grunion Run, right? That had been barely an alcove with dirt floors. This has straw thrown out around on the ground too, so that you're not sitting directly on dirt. But similarly, people are sitting on the floor with these low round tables around. Off in the corner, you also see this one, a halfling, stirring this sand that is heated from below to make the coffee. You see several halflings. You see other people who are Evesmen, people from the Eveslaw, the
So they
lighter.
are interested in that fucking shit.
You know, and you see one person also who is a walker of Alen, right? You notice them, human, Parson human, with feet unshod, as it were, clothes that are a bit worn and disheveled, those thick calluses from walking the roads of the world, without shoes, being that distinct walker of Alen feature. And the girl says, "You can go right over, get a drink from the man over there. He'll help you out."
Wait, did she tell me to sit or to go talk to the man over there?
Oh no, you have to. Sorry, you can sit wherever, but you have to order at the bowl.
Okay, I'll go to the bowl.
Okay, you're crouching a little bit. It is a low ceiling. The halflings don't have much trouble walking around here. You think that this hole might have already been a halfling kind of hidey hole, and has now been repurposed. But you head over. This guy says, "Oh, good to see you. What do you have?"
Just a cup, please.
"Oh, sure. Sit down. I'll heat it up for you. What brings you around this way?"
Oh,
As he starts getting everything together.
making my way to city center, actually.
Oh, from the Eveslaw. You don't look like you live around these parts. Not that I'm saying anything by it.
Where do you think I come from, then?
You? Oh, I wouldn't deign to guess, miss. I imagine you're from the city centre yourself. It's a bit more eclectic there.
You'll be surprised, actually. Farmlands.
The farmland. Oh, a farmer, are you?
Not so much myself now.
Oh. Well, all right. Here. And he puts the little metal cup in it and starts slowly, as the coffee in this made from the awakening bean starts bubbling up. He starts filling a cup slowly.
I didn't think Awakening had made it this far deep in the city.
I
mean, middle grounds. Again, I come from the farmland.
we've had this going for a little while now. It seems to be going pretty well.
Can I ask, who do you get it from? Or what do you get it from? Was that English? Was that English?
There's an implication there. But
Seems quite good Parson to me, miss.
Thank you.
But what are you trying to cut out the middleman here? If I told you where I got my supplies from, I wouldn't have much of a business there.
Oh, I mean, I don't think our clientels are the same, to be fair.
No?
I'm just curious, because you see, Awakening seemed to just pop out of nowhere out one day.
Well, you know, all those people going around the town saying, Harry, don't you be drinking that awake... Foolish stuff, really. Yes, who wants to listen to that? Well, here, your cuppa is all set.
Thank you. How much do I owe you for it?
Oh, 2 silver.
I shall give him 2 silvers.
Oh, I thank you, miss.
I shall give him 3 silvers.
Oh, bless you. If you need any more, just come on over. I'll be happy to help you out.
Thank you so much. I think I will make my way to the Walker of the Land. I'll approach where he's sitting, He or
He's sitting
her?
by himself at a table. It's a man.
Do you mind sharing the table? I give him 3 silver pieces.
Please sit. Join me.
Is there a lot of Walker of Valence passing by the farmlands, usually?
Not so much in the farmlands, no. Not too many roads there. A lot of times when you're walking around there, you're walking through grass fields.
Where I come from, I don't see your kind often.
My kind?
Well, the Walker of Valence.
My faith, you mean?
Your faith. Sorry, not a familiar word for me.
Well, I'm sure you see people of my faith all the time. I believe that's how you found yourself here. You walked a road to get here, didn't you?
That I did. But, I do always like to sit down with people of your faith, because you guys usually have good stories, seeing the world as you do.
Yes, I have seen a little bit in my time. He's definitely an older gentleman.
Have you ever left Parsa?
I wouldn't be a great walker if I hadn't.
Well, please tell me, what's beyond those mountains?
Beyond them, who knows? No roads lead that way. Below them, surely down. I've been to Gujar. I've even been across the sea.
Across the sea?
Yes.
Are the people different there?
The people across the sea where I went are much like they are here. A bit more violent, I suppose. I have to say, I didn't enjoy it terribly much. They don't really have roads connecting their towns out to the east. They use the sea as their roads, except in towns.
That must have been an interesting concept for you.
It was. I don't much like the sea.
I hope you don't take this the wrong way, but I can't help but see people of your faith walking around with simple clothes, barefoot. You seem like you don't have a lot of protection, walking around parts that can be dangerous even at times. But at the same time, you guys seem so peaceful. What's your secret?
Why is it dangerous to walk around?
Places aren't so dangerous. People can be.
Why are they dangerous? What could they want from me?
Guess when you put it like that.
When you have nothing, you announce that to the world. People tend to leave you alone. Unless they're the giving kind, such as yourself.
Perhaps that's a trick I'll remember. When I need to be left alone, I shall just strip down and start walking.
Well, if you ever wanted to strip down and have someone walk with you.
I shall remember it, old man. Perhaps a
Old
name?
man. I'm called Manish.
Where are you headed, Manish?
Wherever the road takes me. Although I imagine only through Parsa. Now on, the road south would surely kill me. While I am happy to die on the road, sometimes the winds on the way down are so strong they might blow me off the path. That would be a tragedy.
It would be a loss for the world. Manish, thank you for sharing your faith with me today.
Happy to share, and how fare things in your farmlands? I have to say I haven't been out that far.
Well, if you haven't been that far, The farmlands are perhaps more complicated than they seem.
Most places are, I find.
It has seen a goblin war recently, actually. Now you know how you say that when you have nothing, people will leave you alone. The goblins wouldn't have spared you.
Perhaps I won't go that way quite yet, then.
Give it some time, perhaps. But if ever you do find yourself there, there is a place like this one right here where you shall rest.
Sure. And if you are heading to Central City, are looking for a bit of adventure yourself, it seems that new neighborhood they're creating, the Heights, has been making quite a stir.
How come?
Not many people happy they're building so high up.
Is there, the Heights, is there any Aarakocras there? Bird people, perhaps?
Not many people living in the Heights as of this point. A bit lower, they've started to... New construction is being done, mostly by dwarves.
Interesting. Perhaps one day I'll take a walk of my own, and perhaps it leads me there. Perhaps I discover some great mysteries.
Looks like you've finished your cup.
And so I shall start walking.
Let a land guide your feet.
I hope the roads are good to you. And I'll leave. The Heights, huh? If Matt has an NPC talk about it, it has to be relevant.
Don't even think that for a second. You got so much random shit going on. Sometimes.
Yeah, but random shit is relevant here. That's one thing, you know?
Yeah, that's fun that they're building taller. We gotta go see what's up with that. And who's building, actually.
Yeah.
How are they building?
And why are they building up? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, there's plenty of space. I mean, there's like... What the hell?
As the Abishai leaves you, continuing its way out of this town of the Eveslaw, Alborg, Mina and Vogue meet up.
Hey, how'd it go in there?
The Duke agreed to sponsor me, folk. I think I can go. I think I really can go.
Just like that! That's fantastic!
Yes,
Eve, can I ask, have we ever gone live?
It says we're live right now.
It says that stream will start soon still.
It shouldn't. Give me a second, I'll double check on my end.
Yeah, Twitch is still on the stream will start soon screen.
When I go on our page, we're on the cameras.
That's working okay. I have it pulled up.
All right.
Cool.
Sorry, all. I guess Twitch is not working well for me. That is the best of all scenarios. Okay. All right. Sorry to interrupt. I'm gonna fade to the background now.
Forget about me.
I need to find Rhea.
Right. We'll find her. But so Obsession's word goes far then. She can get a favor off the Duke. Or how do you swing that?
I guess it's maybe because Obsession saved his life. He was more predisposed to listen to this request. But
Well, why are you so worried? You don't look like someone who's just gotten a sponsorship.
It just means a lot of change, folk. I'm gonna have to leave the run and my mom and...
Alright.
Alright, fair. But this is what you want. And plus, it's not forever. You'll study there for a few years and then maybe you want to come back.
I think I will, yeah. I have to tell Arledge that I'll be leaving, but then I think we should try to find Rhea as quickly as we can.
Well, I think we ended up ahead of her, no? So, should be catching up to us.
I don't have any way to figure out where she is.
Bless your soul. Again.
So what, I was thinking we could just kind of park at the southern side of town and wait if she comes up that road.
Are we going? Where are we going? Do you know?
No, she has some thing with her. And maybe he's delivering it somewhere, but she refused to talk to me just like you.
Okay, look, I don't think you should travel like you are right now. I think it's dangerous.
Like, what do you mean?
Like carrying all that awakening on you.
Wait, no, I don't have that with me. I've just got my stuff.
I had to search for someone you were out, and I knew...
Hang on.
Mid-sentence, Mina, a voice goes through your mind. And it is obsessions. And it says, I did not realize they give that to your companion. Please keep her safe on the way. There will be those that try to get it from her.
Oh, fuck! No.
I will do all I can. Obsession, thank you. I think she's in danger, folk. I think that whatever Radella gave her is something that needs to be protected from people, and she's alone now, and, yeah, I think we should find her as quickly as we can.
Alright, let's go then. Let's head back. I don't think she made it to Aalborg yet, right? We haven't been here all that long. It's been...
Coming here, though, or
Well, she'd passed through. Remember she said she was hungry.
I don't think Midnight can carry both of us.
Why don't you scout ahead and I'll trot along behind you.
And I have a better idea, but I don't know if you're gonna like it.
Try me. I'm pretty open-minded.
Can we do a smash? Can I do a smash cut here, Matt? Can I just employ a smash cut within reasonable bounds that I think I can do?
Explain your proposed smash cut, and I may editorialize. Let's see what happens.
I think the next scene, and I will say that I said goodbye to Arledge, but I think the next scene that I visualize after that is Mina just going as fat, like just down the road on the horse, and then 30 feet behind is a floating disc. At the same speed I'm going ahead of me, and Vogue is just wakeboarding on it.
That's awesome.
Absolutely 100%. That's the way floating disc works, right?
The speed that I'm moving is the way the floating disc works. So it would just take me 10 minutes to cast the ritual, but I don't know if...
I'm just reclined, kicking one hoof in the air, holding on.
I feel like you have to hold on in some way.
I got some boogie boarding.
Yeah.
Let me link the spell.
That is crazy. No, I'm looking at the spell. It has no specific speed. It just follows you.
The horse and Midnight can go at 13 miles an hour, so Vogue could potentially be riding this thing at 13 miles an hour.
That's a good clip. My lawnmower only goes 7 miles an hour. It feels pretty fast.
Yeah. I just imagine, like, you on the back of, like, a griffin going across fairly flat land. Cool, yeah. Smash cut that happens. Eventually you will, catch up to Riowin.
But not before I put some baddies in her way.
Well, it's a matter of how long it takes you. Riowin, why don't you give me an athletics check just to see, how
fast.
power walking,
Yeah, power.
how power walking you're being.
You
The
said
problem is, though, we went back the way we came. So if Rhea had passed
Oh, I
Aalborg
don't think
already,
I don't think so. I don't think she was coming to. She wasn't coming to Aalborg. She's in like Wild Wander right now, isn't she? With the Hob. That's
she's
why the
going to
things are.
Central City. There's no way she's down there.
Riowin has a 12-hour walk to get to where she's going.
Yeah.
So you're gonna it's just a matter of, like I said, how far.
you said
far she
athletics. Sorry.
Yeah, power walking is an athletic.
Ooh,
Okay.
She's going fast.
Yeah, she's
feeling it.
I'm gonna even give you advantage on that and say you got the 20 because you did just have.
Ooh.
We can't keep talking about awakening and me not having affect your rolls, guys. You just
Yeah,
had a
pep in your step.
nice cuppa and have a great pep in your step. All right, so you guys were at Aalborg. You guys grabbed breakfast before you left. The small little
I thought
place.
we just left Radala's and walked for ages until we got to Aalborg. And
Yeah,
we
I'm thinking
planning on
from-
stopping here.
From Radala's, you probably had something. Well, the thing is that with the bomb-ass roll that she just made, before you catch up to her, Riowin would have gotten pretty close to the next town, the closer town to the central city out of the Eveslaw, which is called Odense.
Odense.
And what time of day is it now?
So you would have left kind of like first thing in the morning.
After a massive party.
Yeah, not super. It's early afternoon, 1, 2 in the afternoon. You guys don't have a watch, but
Mm-hmm. By the sun.
yeah, by the sun, 1 or 2 in the afternoon, bit past noon.
I think Mina would just direct. I think I'd be riding towards the direction that she had been walking in, like
Yeah.
she'd been walking without us, kind of.
Yeah, generally one main road. I mean, there's all other little offshoot roads, all dirt roads here. But as you get closer and closer to the central city, the Eveslaw itself begins to change, becomes a bit more cosmopolitan, even. Homes and farms and family farms and things are much closer together. When you're petting a cat and then the cat turns and grabs your hand with 4 feet and starts chomping on you? I'm about to lose my left hand. She's even... Yeah, okay, there we go. Thank you. You see the tail?
Yeah.
Yep.
She's so upset. I was just trying to love you, you fucking asshole. It's much more cosmopolitan. People here... Again, well, most of them are Evesmen, right? These later-skinned people who originated in the East. It is a lot of people, a lot more even more halflings than are in the western part of the Eveslaw. You see plenty of Parson people. You see dwarves, a decent amount of hobgoblins, actually, in this part of the Eveslaw as well. And just a more cosmopolitan smattering. Not so much as the central city. Again, it is definitely still the Eveslaw, but it looks a little different. And you see off in the distance, the not terribly far distance, Riowin, another walled city on this big, large hill, much larger than Aalborg had been, which could only be the city of Odense, the city within the city, Parsa. And as you see that up ahead, power walking and kicking up dust behind you, a horsey gallops quickly to your side.
I think I turn around until I realize it's Mina and swiftly following Vogue.
Does the disc just stop when you stop?
It follows 20 feet behind, so
So yeah.
it's a little jostling.
So yeah,
Floating disc.
I probably just plop off, being not super prepared.
Whoa.
Ooh. No one saw that. Rhea, man, you've been making a good pace.
These two dwarves that were walking by just laugh at you. Look at this fucking guy.
Yeah, I don't see you flying on a disc. You're just walking, aren't you, loser?
All I see is you falling off a disc. The fuck are you talking about?
I was
You-
just jealous.
You would think that in a city as big as Parsa, I would catch a break from you two, but no. And I keep
Nope.
walking.
Rhea, I think you're in danger.
I stop walking. I turn around. Okay. I'll keep myself safe, thank you. And I turn back and start walking.
Obsession said that the whatever you have is something that people might want to take from you, and
Yeah, Obsession said a bunch of shit that you two idiots tried to test and it didn't work out, did it?
How are those two dwarves reacting to this conversation?
Oh, they just keep walking. I mean, they like, stop. They slow down enough to laugh at you, but kind of kept on their way.
There's nothing Rhea can do to stop us walking about 30 feet behind her, alright? So,
Let me see if that's true.
or actually, I'll stay on the disc. That's a lot easier on my feet. Yeah, this is such a good idea. It's so much nicer than walking. Rhea, there's room for you too. And he'll pat the disc next to him.
I've been keeping on walking. Like, not looking back.
I think I have to end the disc fog. It's kind of getting into the city now, and I don't want anyone to see me use magic necessarily.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for the shortcut though.
No, seriously though, because if you do have awakening on you, Vogue, they'll be able. The dogs can smell it, right?
I will just rummage through my pack to try to understand what the hell I have. Because I didn't remember having an awakening, but if
You used the way I found awakening on your body to take you out of the out of the dream.
What do we got in here?
How many people are around us right now?
Oh, a lot of fucking people.
Okay.
Yeah, this part of the Eveslaw is very busy. Lots of more commerce that is going in.
Can I find like just like either a half wall, a tower of barrels, like anything I can like go behind and then come out of, just to hide from you for like a split second?
Oh.
There's probably some fences and things. Some of them are probably stone walls to keep in like cattle. So there's probably a little cattle wall.
Okay, so I think I like dip under and behind that wall.
Mhm.
I will cast. So you said hobgoblins and use people.
Oh, God.
Lots of people. Very cosmopolitan. Yeah.
What's so funny, Andre?
God damn it. I know what you're doing.
Okay, so I will come back out, disguise self. A tall, very pale-skinned, blue eyes, blonde hair, East woman.
Mhm.
And I will try to like stick to what I've seen them wear, so like a bit of fur, very like Nordic-ish.
Sure. Yeah, makes sense.
Oh, Mina, why don't you do the thing where you, like, twist your wrist and the stuff disappears? That'll be safe.
I don't think we should take it at all in here, Vogue. I don't.
You just want to dump it in a bush?
Yeah, and I think the other problem is that we all smell like it too, because I just brewed it last night.
We've been walking out in the open air for hours. There's no way we smell like it.
Okay.
Come on, I had it under a bridge in my crockery for days.
Mention finding a spot. I don't think that would be a terrible idea.
I'll look around near these cattle walls. Are there any like loose rocks on the ground?
Yup, definitely rocks. You can find a rock.
All right. So if
100%.
you're refusing to put it in your magic hidey hole.
I mean, I guess I could.
Right. I mean that's a much better idea than under this here rock, and then I have to come all the way out here again.
How much do you have, though?
Just like two packs here, 2 little satchels. I don't know, like 2 pounds? How do you measure this shit?
Okay, you can give it to me.
Alright. Make sure no one's looking immediately. Sidle up and like open my bag to you so you can grab it.
I'll grab them and I'll first pocket them into my little dimension, my little pocket dimension.
Okay.
You are an awfully useful companion, you know that?
I don't know, Vogue, about that. I think I have to make things right with Rhea, but she won't even talk to me, so...
Speaking of which, where the hell did she go?
She was just there.
Rhea! What the hell? Is she behind the wall?
I keep walking.
I
don't turn back.
Yeah, so at this point you've been walking the better part of 5 or 6 hours now throughout
After
the
my
day.
spell?
And no. Since you started this morning. And now kind of right before you on a hill just up northwards, like up this hill, which a lot of people, most of the traffic here. So there was much more traffic where you were coming, but as you're walking eastwards, most of the traffic seems to be coming from Central City into this one walled town of Odense. It is big. The wall is big and heavy, and on either side, there's actually guard towers, like defensive towers, with slits in it for defense on this thing. It is much larger and grander than really anything that you've seen. The walls are made out of... The base mostly is stone, while the... It is at least as defensive as that small, tight city in Shurigar, Ankrabus, but much more expansive and wide.
He has to be going there, Vogue, right?
Probably. I mean, she's been walking at a pace for a while now. Nothing to eat and no Rhea. That's not a good idea.
I think. Okay, because I actually don't. Okay, I think Rhea would have kept one thing through her disguise, and it's like her hair in a bun with that crescent moon dagger. So if you guys want to look for Rhea.
Well, let's try. I mean, we'll keep an eye out on the road. Man, she's getting stubborn and annoying, though. So we'll...
I'm worried that someone's gonna try to take whatever she has from her.
Well, no one should know about it, right? So, hopefully... Security through obscurity.
But, folk, I mean, it is called the Eveslaw for a reason.
What reason?
Always spying on each other.
Eveslaw means spying?
Yeah, like...
Oh, like eavesdropping. Huh, I never thought of that. I thought it was like a type of slaw, you know, like coleslaw?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Evening.
But it sounds like a great addition to the recipe book if you ever wanted to consider
Ooh,
it.
now that's a good inspiration. That's true.
But let's keep going. Where could I be able to find her?
Eveslaw, guys? Oh my god. That's definitely going in the middling worlds
Please.
cookbook. Fucking wonderful. Rhea, are you stopping in Odense or are you continuing on study?
I guess I didn't mention it. Last session I wanted to grab a bite where they were serving coffee, but I guess they weren't serving food.
They didn't really have food. I mean, you probably have rations and stuff on you. You could have been
you're right.
eating well.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You were doing that. It's not a food thing so much as I want to know. You know, you're walking by this particular landmark. I just want to know if you want to stop in, check it out, or if you're on the mission. Okay.
I'm on a mission.
Absolutely, 100% fair enough. The other two, did you say you kept enough of your personality in this disguised self that they would be able to recognize you?
I
like, did you want them to recognize you?
I mean, Rhea has had her like signature dagger, and she kept it in her hair. Like that's
okay.
That's the one thing that they could recognize from her disguise.
So I'm gonna go with they probably know who you are. Going west towards Central City. Okay, is that fair enough?
Yeah. No, like I did that because I don't necessarily want the group to set. Like if they want to follow me, I'll allow it.
That is helpful to know one way or another.
Yeah, we follow the blonde lass with Rhea's dagger in her hair.
How long does disguise self last?
1 hour. I would hope to go fast enough to cross this city.
You'd be jogging.
Yeah.
I mean, you can, but I mean, like, it's not a walk; it's a jog at that point.
I think that'd be fine for me. I think Rhea knows that she can't hold this spell for that long, so.
I think you jog up and certainly Vogue and Mina could both be on this big old horse at the same time without tiring it out too much for the next hour or so. Yeah, I mean, if you're galloping for a day, that's a little different than like.
That's fair.
Following a walking person for an hour, or a jogging person even. But as you go, as that hour passes, you are just moving from the Eveslaw into the central city.
I think I yes.
Go ahead.
I think it's just that, like, as I get into city center, I kind of, like, lean against the wall as, like, this guy's kind of drops, and I go, I haven't run like that in a while. Oh. And then I go back.
All of you, if you would like, can make a survival check to figure out kind of what part of this city you're in. I think Mina at disadvantage. Just because you haven't been in this part as much. Probably as that just makes sense. Vogue and Vogue. You don't know this part of the city too much. Most of the inns that have kitchens you've worked in are further north. You know that, but you don't know necessarily where you're coming out. Rhea, you have a decent idea of where you are. You are still 4 hours from the palace where you're trying to get to.
Almost.
It is now. The middle of the afternoon. You can definitely get there before the end of the day, but just a lot more walking than an adventurer in a non-urban campaign would be doing. Or other way around.
I think I will allow myself to like stop by an inn or something to like eat dinner.
Oh, finally!
It's only like 2 or 3 in the afternoon.
Yeah, but I only ate rations like as I started my walk, so I'm like, I'll eat dinner early.
Okay, you're looking for a place to go?
Yeah.
Are you communicating this with your followers?
They're the ones following me. They can do what they want.
If she's stopping in an inn, we're stopping in a freaking inn.
Sure. Okay. You okay, so Rhea, make an investigation check.
Yes, sir.
Alone, since they are just following you. Going to be totally
Shit.
just based on your role.
You're gonna find like a worse place.
Yeah, you are looking for like a comfortable place. And I think this is what happens.
Yep.
Because you have Vogue behind you, right? and you're trying to, and you like get close somewhere and you kind of like sneak a peek back and he's like like in a few different places that and you kind of like walk around, you do a couple circles and you're trying to find a place, and every time you're like just trying to say a little glance, he's like You see Vogwai looking at me to go, man, I hope she doesn't go in there. You don't seem to be able to find a place that would pass the muster, and I think you're a little reticent because, Vogwai's, cleanliness. He lives under a bridge, so, his standard for cleanliness in a place isn't the highest, and he's, making faces at the places that you're looking at.
Fuck, I'm hungry.
But I search for as we're going. Can I search for a bathhouse or something? Because I think Mina is legitimately concerned that they smell reek of coffee because she literally waterboarded Vogue with coffee last night.
Make an investigation check with that. That is a good call.
Oh, beautiful.
You do notice on this other, it's definitely a hot dog stand, right? That I don't know how else to say. It's in the side of a building that's definitely a business and has cut out a little piece of it for themselves, and they're selling processed meat in a skin on some piece of bread. And really, even when you get close, the smell of it just turns your stomach, and you can't. But across the street, is this beautiful, what seems to be a marble columned bathhouse. It is wow. Beautiful. Beautiful Doric columns holding up this rather simple yet stately in its design and choice of materials that built it.
Can I see Rhea at this point? Do I know where she is?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I think Mina's gonna have Timothy fly up to her, land on her shoulder, and just start with his proboscis, just start tugging her in the direction of this hot dog stand / bathhouse location.
In the distance, as you're doing this, you actually hear a town crier. Very quotidian. They're all over the place in certain parts of the city. Definitely not in the Western Farmland. Definitely not in the Eveslaw, where you guys have spent most of your time in this campaign. But in the central city is very normal, and you hear them saying, "Hear ye, hear ye! Recall! The penalty for use of awakening is instant, immediate death." And such things.
What a lovely atmosphere in Central City, wouldn't you say, Mina?
How many of those things do you think you could eat? I pointed that book stand because I feel like I could eat about 10 of those right now.
What, horse dogs?
Wait, they're horse?
Well, probably. I mean, look at the price.
No way. These here ain't horse.
What are they?
Get them.
What are they then?
They're meat.
What kind?
Meat flavored.
That's a bit suspicious, I'd say.
Come here. It's in a casing.
What's the casing?
Look at it.
It's probably a pig's rectum.
Ew.
Regardless.
Pops in a pig rectum. Is that what you want, Mina?
Look, I make mine with yellow mustard, white onion, some pickled relish. It's delicious.
You're just polishing a turd.
Look, we are culinary adventurers, and it would be against our duty to not sample this food.
I mean, I'm totally down. I just didn't know if you were okay eating horse.
Yeah,
we'll take two.
Not all horse.
Yeah, we'll take.
Get a couple for Rhea too.
We'll have 6.
My name is Chikogan. I call these Chikogan style hot dogs.
All right, Chikogan. Lay them on us.
Yeah.
Cheers, Mina. Bottoms up. And Vogel just eat the whole fucking thing. It's meat flavored, alright.
Isn't it, though? The yellow mustard and pickles really cover up the low quality of the meat nicely.
You shouldn't be saying that. Come on, have some pride.
That'll be... How many did you get?
6.
That'll be 6 bronze pieces.
Bronze? What? I only have copper.
That's what I meant.
Oh, okay.
I definitely remember how the economy works in this game that I've been playing since I was.
You're gonna have to give me change here. You got
Middle
change
school.
for? You got change for gold?
No.
Well, then you're not
Gold?
getting any.
What are you, hoity-toity?
Just look at me. Of course I am.
Hey, look, I got this. I'll hand her the 6 copper.
Oh, well, look at you.
There you go, little lady.
Thank you. They're delicious.
What a frickin' sweetheart you are.
Who is this awesome individual? What do they look like?
She's an older woman, an older dwarf woman.
Okay.
She's got a pretty big beard.
Magnificent.
The belly kind of like the shirt rolls up because she's been working, so it kind of shows off a little midriff. Pretty beefy looking arms.
What do you know about that place? And I'll point at the lavish marbled bathhouse.
Bathhouse. People come out smelling like flowers. I'd rather smell like meat, if you ask me. Meat and onions.
Oh, that's a nice homely smell.
Thank you for the meal. We're gonna go find our friend and see if she doesn't. hate
I
us.
don't care what you do.
Jeez, how rude.
Get out of the way unless you're buying more hot dogs. I got customers here. She does not.
Horse
have any customers
dogs.
there.
Have a good one. Well, Mina, you satisfied?
I think you could make this into. I think you could make a dish out of this, folk.
I don't know. Something about the casing is just. Ugh. Why do you want to
It's
put
not
meat?
about that though. It's about the acidity of the pickles and the way they interact with the mustard. It's like there's an idea. It's like a seed, you know?
The seed is there, yes. Let me see if I can nourish this into something. Because as long as we get rid of this horse dog thing, then we're good. Rhea, come
It's
try
more
this.
about the toppings anyway.
Why do you keep calling it horse? I obviously told you it's dog.
We're walking.
I think all this time Rhea has been trying to fend Timothy off. What do you want?
He starts flapping in your. like a cat wanting
I
breakfast.
swear I
just
will
starts flapping
smush you to pieces.
Rhea, come eat these with us. You hungry?
Question first. How heavy is the box that Bradala gave me?
I don't know.
Please don't
Couple
smush
pounds.
Timothy.
Huh?
Please
Few
don't smush him.
pounds.
3 pounds?
A few pounds. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's a decent size, pretty solid wooden box with this lock on it.
Mina, recall your stupid fucking bug.
Okay. I'll have Timothy come back to me.
We got your lunch, Rhea. Come on. We haven't eaten all day.
What do you know about what I ate today?
Well, just based on your mood, doesn't look like you're eating anything.
Right, because I shouldn't be pissed about my friends being stupid idiots. Right.
You should be pissed, but for how long is the question.
How long? You have my attention now. What the fuck do you want?
Just sliding a pair of hot dogs in your direction on my hand. Mmm. Meat flavored.
I don't think that. I
No?
just stare at you like you're the weirdest person I ever seen.
Fine, more for me.
Bria, we thought maybe a bath would be. I mean, all this walking, right? Or
Oh yeah.
must be sore.
Let's get our feet rubbed, get some oils slathered on us. We deserve it. I mean, come on. We haven't had a proper bath in how long?
I think I look at them like in disgust. And then I turn back and I look at the bathhouse. And then I look at them.
It'll
And
be
then
on me. Let's
I
get
start
pampered.
walking towards the bathhouse.
Yes, Lena. You're doing it. This is how you win her back.
We smell really bad, but it's really not good.
Well, let's get some perfumed water on us then.
Okay, I'm gonna have those hot. Do you want those or
Here, have the last one.
thanks?
Man, you sure pack it away for someone so diminutive. It's a compliment. It's a compliment.
I'll just keep things moving along. I think we get another kind of montage scene was the three of you sitting looking grumpy in a bath. Like this big like Roman style bath. It's very comfortable. The people there are very nice. And it might slightly improve your moods. I don't know, but I feel like we're all pretty grumpy with each other.
Yeah, can we get like the deluxe ultra package with a massage and whatever? Like, what's the best service that they provide here?
A heated hole in the ground with water in it. Yeah, it's definitely not like a spa. It is definitely a bath though. It's very nice. They actually walk around with like fruit, like a fruit tray.
Ooh, sampling that.
That you can sample while you're there. But that is about. There's no levels.
Yeah, Vogue reclines by the bath with like a grape cluster, just plucking them off one by one. It's too bad they don't have beautiful ladies to feed these to you here. That'd be an improvement.
I think Rhea is like impatiently like scrubbing herself so that she can get out as fast as possible.
Oh, they launder clothes too, right? Because
No.
I hate putting dirty stuff back on a clean body. It's kind of pointless.
I will use prestidigitation on my clothes to make them
Just
clean.
yours.
Yes, just mine.
Damn it.
Just to spite you. I wouldn't have done it if you hadn't said anything.
And with that, as you redress yourselves and head back out into Central City later in the day now, probably 5-ish p.m., we're going to take a quick break. And we will be back in about 5 minutes. And I'm going to, much like Rhea when needs to be fed hot dogs when she's upset, I'm gonna go feed my cat so she stops fucking hissing at me every time I move. Sitting just in my chair where I am. She doesn't go to work and pay for this house, you know what I mean? But yet she claims. We will be right back, all. Hang out. See you in a few. Thanks. Bye. Hello, everybody. Welcome back.
Hello.
We've been waiting for you. So good to see you.
We're so glad you're finally here.
You're our only friends. Here we are. The party is now primped and preened and smelling less like a medieval peasant and more like a recently bathed peasant. Continuing on, I assume, not to put words in your mouth, but just going through context clues to the palace.
Yes.
On the way there, just a brief attempt. So Rhea, what the hell are we even doing here? Why Central City? What are you carrying?
I keep walking and I don't turn back.
What are we doing?
Oh, don't your parents around here?
Well, they've got an office in the palace, sure.
They might be able to help us, folks.
How so?
I mean, this whole thing with Nyan, right? Doesn't he say he knows your parents helped him out or something? Isn't that
Right, but shouldn't we be asking him about that? They're going to be like, oh, arbitrator-client privilege. We can't tell you anything, you fuck up. What are you doing here?
Maybe they miss you, Vogue. They might want to see you.
I think they miss me the same way that a dog misses his fleas.
But how can you know that if you don't give them a chance?
We've been through... I've done some things that affected them in the past that are hard to forgive, Mina. So if I try to look at it with a little bit of perspective, if I were them, I wouldn't want to see me.
Okay, I understand.
we happen to be in the vicinity, maybe it's worth saying hello, but they'll probably be closed by now, by the time we get there.
A bit later, towards evening, with the sky, the sun descending in the sky west, beyond the tall mountain rounding Great Parsa. You see before you the building known as the Palace. Hugely expansive, though not tall, only a couple stories or so tall, but even still, around the outside, periodically, you see these statues, these relief statues of famous figures from the history of Parsa. Almost every inch of this building is just so intricately detailed. More so than any other building that any of you have ever seen. It is impossible that it not catch your eye around it. And it's as if all the roads, Parsa, come to this point, then this great circular road goes around it. Nothing like it exists anywhere else in the world, as far as you know. And here you are, approaching it from the south side, the opposite end of the building, quite a bit of a ways away, actually, from where you saw it in our first session, when you just happened to be walking by. But Ria, when you look at this building that you're walking towards now all day, been intent upon since the night before when you were tasked with delivering something here, Ria, have you ever had official business in the palace before?
Unless the famine would have sent me there to deal drugs to someone important or something, then I doubt it.
Probably not so much. Yeah, this is probably your first time, maybe not your first time entering it. Remember, this building called the Palace is more like an open concept city hall, right? Plenty of legitimate business people, such as Vogue's parents, right, have their little alcoves cut out and their businesses inside. There are many different reasons people go there. Sometimes just to sightsee. It is totally and completely open to the public. But there's something, I don't know, just about having a mission from, like, Eveslaw nobility to deliver something to the Palace of Parsa that probably, from Riowen's humble beginnings, sits a little high in her chest. What do you do?
Look at you, stepping so proud.
Okay, so I ignore Vogue, you know about that already. And then I shall make my way to the center of the palace.
The building, Matt, what materials are made out of?
Stone, mostly, and actually different kinds of stone, and actually different parts of the building, like as you walk down what is the main hallway from the south towards the center of this building, you pass different sections built with different kinds of stone throughout the time.
And was this the Golden Road meeting this area, or are we not there?
The Golden Road does not go to the palace, no. The Golden Road is quite a few miles away from the palace, actually. The Golden Road goes from the entrance of Parsa in the south up to the university. On our lovely drawn MS Paint map that we have here, the palace would be something around here.
Okay, cool.
more in like the center of central. If that makes sense. And as you get to the palace's center, you see for you the sight that no one visiting Parsa is willing to leave without seeing. No one, of course, other than your old party from a previous campaign that came here. See it. You see great crystal Parsa. Now, this building is mostly flat, but has this huge dome in its center that just goes out, glass in the front, refracting the bits of light still coming from the evening sky. And from the base of this building, up into this skylight, is this crystal. See-through mostly, but as you see it from different angles, you see purples and blues. It refracts all different sorts of lights. Every so often throughout it, you see as if a piece of this crystal has plucked out. You all know, no roll needed for this, that pieces of the crystal of Parsa were given to early explorers that went out into the world to expand and share even the very concept of a human civilization world. And slowly those people have returned. Not all of them. Many pieces of this crystal remain out there in the wider world. Some of them with a certain NPC from another campaign who might have happened to be played by my wife. Never bothered to return it here. But those pieces of Parsa, as they are called, do call the holder home if anybody has it.
Mm.
But it's a marvelous, unbelievable sight, and even in this late evening, when the light isn't perfect, to see it, dozens and dozens of, be they true outsiders to Parsa themselves, or just from this great city-state, flock here to get look. Marvelous crystal.
And this thing's tall, right? You said like all
it is a single crystal that goes about 30 feet into the air. Yeah, it is. It is truly, unbelievably spectacular.
I've never seen anything like this book. This is incredible.
It's pretty all right. You don't see that every day.
Is there a barrier preventing us from going up to it, or can we like go up and touch it?
You could absolutely go up and touch it.
I would like to touch the crystal.
Yeah. You go and you touch it, and even on touching it, you know that many of these, like, it's almost like a little socket where, like, one of these crystals that are lost could come back and go in. And you know that many pieces of this had been taken in years and years and decades and eons past. But where it's been put back in, it seals over, making a perfect crystal. And while it's noticeable, because this otherwise perfect creation from the gods or whomever created it, this otherwise perfect thing in front of you, periodically has holes from it.
I think Mina closes her eyes, and I think she wants to see if there is a spirit that dwells here that she can commune with.
How are you trying to figure that out?
I think much in the same way that she heard that rumbling in the mountain up at Smoothstone, I think she just quiets her mind and just listens for this crystal calling its part of itself home, I guess.
This would have to be an Arcana check. I don't know what else possibly be.
Sorry, my cat was sitting on my mouse, which is
Your cow?
Cat.
my
Oh,
cat.
this cat.
My cat was sitting on.
Oh, I see the top of the cow's head sticking up.
Arcana, you said, Matt?
It has to be. I don't know what else I could.
Holy hell.
Oh, very nice.
25, literally almost impossible. Falls at 30 is impossible. 25 is almost impossible.
Mina hits these Arcana checks, man. She hits these.
Yep.
And to feel this would be, is certainly that almost possible. Close your eyes. And you feel something that only one person in your party has ever felt, and then only ever once before. You feel cold. As a chill runs through, shivering you and sticking, almost freezing a hand that you know still exists to the side of this crystal that you know still exists, but you are not quite in your body. You're in a dark place. I want you to make a check to see or sense what is around you, and I need you to tell me what check you're trying to make. How is Mina trying to observe this place? I mean, it could be nature. I'm very open to you trying to observe the place that you're in. I just need you to tell me what that is and how you're doing it.
Okay, this is a weird question, Matt. Am I alone here? Is Timothy with me in this space, or am I just by myself?
Oh. Timothy, your familiar, who is definitively from another plane of existence, could certainly be here with you. That would make sense. You
I
feel
think-
his presence flapping in the darkness.
Then I think what happens is that I, like, feeling cold, I'm almost like shivering, and I'll close my eyes, and Timothy just lands on my face and just does one wing flap, and then I'll switch seeing into his blind sight to see if I can detect anything in the space around me using blind sight.
I fucking love that. I fucking love that.
That's really cool.
Timothy lands on your face, making almost this moth mask before you. Please roll a perception check at advantage.
Boy, oh god, let's see what we can do.
Oh!
Moth OS, baby! Buy Moth. I don't know what it is, but buy Moth OS today.
Natural 20. No modifier.
Very good. That's so good.
Fucking A, roll 20. You're just like...
I'm telling you, there's just a little AI listening and picking these moments.
You start to see...
It's
And
not
I'd love to
gonna
get the super secret stuff a little
describe-
quiet. I don't think the mic's picking up quite. I would not say anything unless I was very invested in what's supposed to be said.
Oh,
We're taking the protection off.
You see before you what I'm going to describe as... Ooh, that microphone's fucking cold on my face. It's so well with the scene. What I will describe as a swirling portal of cold. Like ice and snow in a vortex pushed up against the side of a mountain. And you push deeper into it. Hear a voice speaking to you. What is it you wish to see here?
What is it that they're trying to keep out? It's elsewhere.
Not what I thought you were gonna ask. Roll a persuasion check at disadvantage, please.
Oh.
That's
Got to run
eight.
out somewhere.
Yeah. Wait. What? Why are you asking that? How did you get here? You're not dreaming.
I just touched the... Wait, who are you? Are you a spirit?
Let me roll a d20.
3 8s in a row.
I'm having trouble finding you. Where are you?
I feel cold. Why is it so cold here?
Are you immortal? And here? You... 19. You seem confused.
What is your name?
Fuckity fuck, dude. I'm gonna ask for a persuasion check. Can you think of a reason why it wouldn't also be at a disadvantage?
I don't know. I mean, I think Mina's honestly curious. I think she didn't expect this at all.
So,
And
yeah, that 19 that I rolled was an insight, trying to determine your, just so you know, and there's some modifiers involved there too, but trying to discern your intentions. And I think I'm gonna go with, I think this entity would have picked up on your naivete and your sincerity. You can roll a persuasion check straight.
And you know what? And it's gonna still be bad. That's why it's fucking killing me. Because I'm like, come on, man.
It
Aw.
9.
Charisma checks are not for us, man. We both have great modifiers and we're shitting the bed.
I don't think you know what you're asking.
You spoke to Vogue in the dream? Yes? asked him what his heart...
A peace only.
You watch over the dreamers?
Pieces.
Pieces of you?
What obscures you? What is it that you are?
I don't know. I was a farmer and... Is there a way to get here other than by dreaming?
Here in the dark, or here in the cold tunnel, child. Here in the dark there are so many.
Are you alone? Are you alone here? Is it lonely?
Here, and you feel this cold of wind, and you actually feel like icy cold darts on your face, which I think we may recognize as frozen rain kind of dropping onto us, but Mina has never quite experienced that. Here, I do not need to be lonely. I have pieces that visit others.
Are you? You the spirit of this world?
Oh, your views are simple. I am absolutely not that. I am but one of three. And I'm so sorry. I really shouldn't give.
I think at this point Mina's starting to feel concerned that maybe this is something that's dangerous, so I think...
Roll an insight check. They're going to roll another check too.
Mina's on the road.
Yeah.
Oh, partially.
You get the distinct impression that this entity is absolutely dangerous. Really not aggressive. Has the potential great danger. Not its thing.
What is it that you want?
Like, roll another persuasion check. This one at advantage. It's a good question.
Okay, we got a
15.
15. We got a 15. Do we take those?
Like helping. I like when others are able to better themselves. I like seeing it. Roll another check for something different. It's only an 11. I like enjoy.
You didn't pick that up.
I'll project more. I enjoy what Parsa has become. I fear what outside influence could do to it.
What do you know of the ruse?
Give me one last persuasion.
All right, sweet
Just
baby
straight.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Sweet persuasion, you said?
Yeah, persuasion, just straight.
Sweet baby Jesus.
Just straight. Just straight.
Oh!
Oh! Oh, Lord, have mercy.
The DM has left the building.
What do I do with that?
It's like having a panic attack.
What do I do with I asked for the roll. You know, in OG D&D, the DM was the only one that rolled. They could lie about what. Man, they could just lie. It was great.
Oh, yeah.
Those were the days. What did you ask? What do you know about the ruse?
I think when it said, I fear the spread of outside influence, I think that immediately went to what Duke Olin said. And I think she's taking taking a flyer here.
Yeah.
And I asked what it knew of the ruse, in the same way that Olin said that word to me. Not that Mina has any fucking context for it.
Fuck. Okay. This entity says the ruse, the university, Mahanatum, the old institution just may not be enough. And then you're taken out. And you're again standing against this chill going up your with your hand against this crystal. The center of the Parson Palace.
I'm cold.
You okay, Mina? What's happening?
I think as soon as Mina says this, Rhea turns her attention to you.
I feel like I can't get warm. I feel like all the warmth is... I heard a voice.
Well, here, come closer.
It talked to you?
What do you mean, it? The crystal?
Something is in there. Something is dangerous, I think, but didn't mean me harm. I don't know if it's a spirit or... I mean, it didn't claim to be, but there's something in there, guys.
In the
It's
crystal?
so cold there. Vogie said that dreamers can go there. And it didn't know how I was there if I wasn't asleep. Or wasn't dreaming.
That's the dream voice? The one that was asking me questions?
I don't know if it was the same one, but... Yes, I think so.
Huh. Was it like deep, sexy male voice?
While they're talking, Riawin, I also want you to roll a check.
And me.
Just straight intelligence.
Oh,
Straight roll intelligence
My character's dumb!
or wisdom. I'll give you either intelligence or wisdom.
Oh.
Either one's fine.
What's my wisdom? It's at 0. Never mind. I mean, it's better than -1. Never mind. It's better than -1.
Oh, this is a 16 DC. Yeah. Okay,
Ah,
never mind.
Sorry.
You guys, hey, you motherfuckers got a lot of shit.
we did.
You might not realize it, but you got a. When we're on episode 99, you're gonna be like, "Oh my god!" You
I
said
was
this
just
all in
feeling my
episode
Pepe
16.
Sylvia shit more.
What did it say? Were you talking?
It said a lot, folk. I don't know. I think we should do whatever we have to do here and get away, maybe, quickly. I don't know. I think it was looking for me. I think it was trying to find where I was.
You feel the chill?
It felt like needles on my face. Cold.
Ugh.
All the winter winds and all the things we see beyond the mountains, but we never feel. I felt it. I felt it.
So
You
this
actually
thing-
find that Mina's face is wet. Cold water.
So this thing must be out beyond the mountains then. You somehow mind connected to it.
I think it is. I think it's maybe the barrier, maybe whatever keeps the cold out. Maybe it's Parsa itself. I don't know.
Oh, would we have heard any legends about the crystal maintaining the weather here?
You can roll a history check.
Right.
See what you know about the crystal.
13.
Yeah, not so much.
I think Rhea is persuaded that it's the same voice that talked to her back on the 31st. Was it the 31st of the day of hell?
Mhm.
And she feels outraged. Why would it speak to Mina? Why didn't you reach out for me again? And so I think Rhea kind of frowns her eyebrows, and almost in disdain, she kind of like sighs, and in a hurry she tries to like leave just to get some air for a minute.
Leave the whole palace. It's gonna take you a little while to walk
Next room.
outside.
Like just another
Yeah.
room.
Yeah, you can give yourself some space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Vogie said it was one of 3.
Vespasian was just asking about the 3. Did he say the 3?
He said it was just one of 3. I don't know.
Well, it has to be that. I mean, Vespasian was just grilling me about it. Actually, now that I think about it, I think the bastard charmed me.
Wait, Vespasian charmed you?
Right up when I was waiting for you outside Duke Olin's. He came strutting out with his loincloth swinging. He was like, oh, hey, Vogwai, blah, 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 and asked me a bunch of stupid questions. What do you know about this or that? And I didn't know shit about fuck.
What did Vespasian ask you about specifically?
What do I know of the 3? What do I know of the Mahanaten? And I started listing him off, and he wasn't very amused. What else did he ask? I don't know. Those were the important ones. That's not.
No, I'm sorry. What you go?
I was just gonna say that whatever he asked, who cares? He charmed me, the bastard. We gotta get back at him.
I feel like there's something going on at the university. I need to get there to figure out what it is.
If that's true, luckily you got a sponsorship in your back pocket.
You won't come with me there.
How's that?
I'll be on my own, folk, and I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can do it by myself.
Well, I can't just enroll. I mean, I've got some cash. Probably not enough, though.
You know Fifi Bell, right?
Oh, yeah, but she kind of orchestrated some vigilante justice. A bit scary talking to her.
It's just that Tuppa said that a representative or an administrator of the Mahanan could also do a recommendation.
So in my dream, Geburfin was actually one of the Mahanaten. You think maybe...
Burfman?
You told me not to call him that. In the dream.
I asked the spirit, or I asked whatever this was about elsewhere, and Didn't seem like it was the right question to ask. But wherever I was where the dreamers go, maybe?
I wasn't cold in the dream, I don't think. But we gotta learn more about this stuff. There's so much to do. We gotta wrap up this, whatever we're doing here, and get
Where
to
did
it.
Ria go? Look around.
Again.
I think she'll come back to the center room, and now I want to look for a statue of a little girl.
Make an investigation check.
Oh lord.
Perception.
Where'd you go walking off for? You didn't want to hear about Mina just heard?
You don't see it.
Have you seen the statue?
There are a lot of statues, like pretty much all around the central chamber are statues of different humans from lore.
I'm looking for the statue of a little girl. Have you seen?
You haven't been much of a team player today. Why should we help you?
Fine. And I'll go like to the entrance of the palace where people are, hopefully. And I'm gonna start asking if they know where the statue of the little girl is.
You can roll an investigation check, Ria, when as you walk away, leaving Mina and Ogwai behind.
Come on, I've been rolling shit for like 3 sessions now. Can I like switch it up? Roll 20, please.
Someone fucking has to roll low, man, other than just the NPC. Yeah, okay. You're asking around.
Little girl
What?
statue.
What are you guys doing?
Let's look for a little girl statue.
You can make an investigation check.
Of course.
There we go.
You notice off to the side, right in the center, right near this, this crystal, weighs a bit from one of these main corridors, and these grand statues. This one statue is different, and it's not even like where some of these big relief statues are. There's like a smaller one, and it's not really in this chamber. It's just off to the side as the tunnel starts to lead away. There is a statue of a young girl, and she's down on her knees, her hands clasped together, staring upward, almost as if she were praying.
Is this a marble statue?
Yeah, the statues here all seem to be made of marble. In fact, the center of the palace.
Well, looking a little closer at the statue, you said it's different than the others, just in like theme or like.
Yeah, I mean the others are really great, right? Like they're like 10 feet plus tall, 10, 12 feet tall of these really grand looking figures. This one, I mean, she's down, she's on her knees. The statue itself can't be more than a few feet tall. It's like a lifelike, what appears to be a young girl. Yeah, just really, as you look closer, really wide-eyed, like with wonder, hands clasped together, staring at the sky.
And this is like up on the wall as part of the frieze around here?
Not super high. It's only a couple feet off the wall. So like the top of her head is higher than you, but only just so.
Okay, so coming closer, 2 things I'm looking for. Any indication of writing or messaging, whether that might be a thieves' camp mark or some sort of lettering or arcane sigils. And the other thing is like any physical depressions or levers or buttons.
I don't think the statues are labeled as such. You can certainly roll a history check. There's going to be a higher DC than some of the other big figures like Ashoka in the north entrance of the palace, for instance.
Yeah.
But
yeah, 9.
Yeah, definitely not a major figure, and I don't think have it stand out.
Well, I found the statue.
gonna go get Rhea.
Yeah.
I'll run to try to find Rhea.
Vogwai, roll an insight check.
13.
Lucky 13.
As you look at this statue, as Mina goes to find Riowin, you look at her face and there's a wonder there. A wonder at something grand that has been seen. And the girl is young, but not like a child. Maybe a young teenager or so. Her eyes gazing up at the sky. And there's a joy, wonder that she sees. It's not some cataclysmic event, that she's looking at. And it is something that makes her mouth come agape, but the sides creep up in a sort of smile.
Can I turn my back to her and try to follow the gaze of what the hell she's looking at? Like, is there another piece of art?
Yeah,
there?
there's not another piece of art. She just seems to be looking up at the sky, maybe the skylight through the top of this crystal.
What's she so happy about?
Mina, you find Riowin, who is going around to random people asking the statue of, ignoring her.
Rhea?
What do you want?
I think folk found the statue that you were looking for.
I think I go back to the statue room.
And Vogue, I think after a while of looking at this, your two companions walk up towards you, like Mina up on the left and Riowin up on the right, and all three of you are looking at this. What is probably at first glance, the least impressive statue that's around, but on closer inspection, maybe the most expressive.
Look at her face. It's like enraptured. Starting to smile. Should be seeing.
Is this where we're supposed to be, Rhea, for the...
We? I don't want you guys here. We are not supposed to be here. I am supposed to be here.
It is getting a bit tiresome, to be honest.
Then leave! And I think when I say that, I, by accident cast Minor Illusion, and instead of sounding like my regular voice, I don't know if you guys have ever, like, seen a movie or a video game where it's, like, you're in a corridor, and then it starts, like, growing, and there's, like, this sound that goes with it. When a corridor keeps, like, growing, it's like, whoo, whoo, like, I kind of, like, this effect comes up. It, like, my voice resonates, basically.
Once you get this done, we'll leave you alone, alright? But we are warned that it's not safe. I found your statue. Get it done.
I will use... I will use sorcery points to twin my blindness spell. I think you misunderstood me. And this black ooze starts coming out of my mouth, creeping its way towards you guys' face. And
What's
you
the
have to
save?
make a Constitution saving throw.
I have magic resistance, so I will do this with advantage.
I think this black ooze starts like coming out thick, and then as it reaches like an inch to you guys' face, it kind of mists out. It mystifies and it kind of like spreads out.
I think Mina just runs up and hugs you.
I want you guys to leave. I don't want you here. Your presence makes me unhappy. I want to be left alone. Shall I find other ways to tell you what I want right now?
Let's go.
Please
No.
just let us finish. Let us help you, and then we can leave. We never have to see each other again.
I don't need your help. The same way you guys don't.
We do, though. This doesn't work without all of us.
Me alone.
As you wish. He'll do a big, obnoxious bow. And then stomp his hooves and start heading in the direction of his parents' office. Just to see.
I think I like take Mina by the shoulder, like gently push her away. I need space.
It might be dangerous, whatever you're gonna do. Please don't. Please don't send me away.
What you two did was dangerous. And you sent me away for it. And you two are fine.
Because I had to know.
You
I had
don't
to know.
need me. You didn't need me. And I don't need you. I lived 32 years perfectly fine without you. I'll be fine.
I did it because I wanted more. I want more from my life. I want more for us. I don't want us to do what we've always done. I don't want us to have to struggle and just barely make it by. I want us to have more. I thought that the dream would help, but it didn't, and I'm sorry, and I should never have tried it. Please don't send me away.
I never wanted more.
You saved me, Rhea. My life was nothing before. It was just milking cows, and taking care of chickens and farm work. And then I met you, and everything changed, and my world opened up. And I don't want to go back.
Yeah, but he'll get you in plenty of trouble.
No, that's not. I mean, I don't want to go back to living without you.
Mina, you live with my parents. You have made friends with my childhood friend. I will always be there. Because you made your way into my thing. So please, now, I want to be left alone.
Okay. And I'll walk away.
Rio, and what do you do?
I think I give the huge crystal like one last, almost like a longing look, thinking that like this thing is like the voice that spoke to her on that day, right? And as I bet I am greeted with silence, I will go left to the statue of the little girl.
You walk down this corridor to...
I cast invisibility on myself.
Fancy.
Unseen!
Uh-huh.
You walk down this corridor, finding the third door on the right, which is closed. Now, many of the doors pass along the way have signs out front explaining what they are. This door does not have any such sign in front of it. There is no indication of what it is. However, there is above it a symbol, a carved wooden symbol that looks like a scroll with, some like squiggles on it to indicate that it's writing, that sort of thing, and a feathered pen kind of crossing it. You can roll a religion check, try and...
Wow, I bet I wonder how
ascertain.
that's gonna go for me. Oh, well, wouldn't you know?
That's an 8. Yeah, you're like, this seems like a thing. I don't know what it is.
Okay, I put my ear to the door. Do I hear anything?
Wood. The distinct sound of still wood.
Sick. I carefully open the door and peek inside.
You open the door before you. And inside you see a little guy. Just this little guy. He's definitely at first you think he's a halfling.
Right.
No, or maybe a gnome. No, actually, you think he's human, but he's definitely small. Diminutive in features. And he's there scrawling on a scroll on his desk, and looks up at you.
No, he does not.
Well, towards you. Trying to discern. Who is it? Who is there?
I will cast a minor illusion, and from like not next to his ear, but like closer to him, on the opposite side of the door, I will cast minor illusion, and with Radala's voice, a package from Radala.
What? I'm sorry. Who? Please, just come in. I don't know what's happening.
I take away my invisibility spell.
Oh. Please make a perception check while you walk in.
Uh-oh. I don't like that.
Oh, hey, you can give me that one.
I can. In
Yeah.
fact, as he was there, he was writing with this pen,
Mhm.
right? This pen that's not really a quill pen. It's not attached to a feather. It's almost like maybe it's made of marble or ivory or bone or something, but the nib of it, the tip of it, is actually like a green material, like a green stone material. And he doesn't seem to be writing with any ink. There's no inkwell next to him, but he does take the pen as you're talking and just puts it, in this little pen stand next to him. And says, please come in, shut the door behind you.
I shut the door behind me.
Have a seat. There's one chair on the other side of the desk from him. He starts to clear off some of these papers, them off to the side. There's a good amount of stuff on his desk.
I was sent here, and I was told you could help me.
What exactly could I help you with?
You tell me. What is it that you do around here?
Miss, it seems you've walked into my office. What exactly are you here for?
Well, I'm unsure. Like I said, I was sent here.
Yes. Sent here by Ridala, you said, yes?
Yes. Does
How...
that name ring a bell?
Yes, she's a noble person of the Eveslaw. How is it that I... missed her? And he just taps on the desk.
I should give it to you. That's what the was for. I'm not giving it to you until you answer.
I'm a bit worried, dear. What is it that you're thinking you're giving to me?
Well, I don't know, but Ridala said that what I am supposed to deliver, I should protect, and so I am making sure you are the person I should be delivering it to.
I am Buka. Am I the one that you are told to deliver the thing to?
So I was told to go to the left of the statue of the little girl, and then to the third room on the
That's
right.
up there. That's me. That's the place.
Okay. I take the box and I put it on his desk.
He just looks at it for a minute.
The lock
Huh.
has not been opened, so I made sure of it.
Well, I don't imagine you have a key. And he side, and he pulls out a key, puts it in the lock, and it looks up at you. He turns it, releases, takes the lock off, pulls the little latch up, and he goes, "Great mystery, isn't it?"
And indeed.
What's in the
He
box?
turns the box so it's the back is towards you as he opens it, and he closes it quick. It's up over it.
Mage hand, turn the box towards me.
Do you try?
Mage hand, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he has a hold on the box. He stops it. It happened. He goes,
Oh, sorry, I tried to pull a quick one on you.
it was not quick enough. And he pulls out from the box. And actually, he lets go of the box. He pulls this thing out, and you turn the box, and it's empty now because he has the thing in his hand. It is plush, like with this like purple velvet cushion, like you might have a great piece of fine jewelry on or something. This beautiful inside the box, but it is empty now, and all he has in his hand is this small slip of paper. And he kind of looks at you.
That
And then he
must
unrolls
be an
it.
important message.
He reads it. He kind of does that thing with his eyebrows. And then he puts the paper towards a candle,
and burn.
and it lights. And as it's burning, he drops it in the base of the candle and just lets it. And he says, "Great mystery, I'm sure."
Yeah.
Smart of her to use you. No one would expect you carrying her missives.
Well, you know, I'm not sure a lot of tieflings looking like me spend their times near Ridala. So, there's that.
They're very intelligent. Inconspicuousness by standing out a bit, I suppose. Well, Thank you so much for doing your duty for the of power.
I take my finger and I.
Something else? Sorry, I assumed that was all. But I have nothing else. I'm here to receive what you can take the box if you would like.
No,
I wouldn't suggest it.
I would like payment.
Oh, no. Rizala, did she tell you I would pay you? I can't pay you anything.
How is he? What does he look like? How well dressed is he?
Fairly well dressed, actually.
Any
His
jewelry?
clothes are simple but pretty fine. Definitely no jewelry. Make an insight check to like, discern his whole thing that he's got. Yeah, I think that's an insight.
Oh,
21.
yay. There we go.
Motherfuckers! It's my time! It's my time!
Yeah, his clothes are fairly fine, though fairly plain as well. He's definitely human, but like diminutive, almost like a human with dwarfism, right? Is what he appears to be. The only gem and fine thing that you can find in this room that he's in is the tip of that pen that's kind of stuck in the thing is an emerald. You do recognize the tip of that pen to be an emerald. But other than that, everything seems pretty fine. And I want to say with that insight, you know who you're sitting before is one of the servants of the Mahanan.
Ooh.
Surely, so he's a servant, right? He is by all rights a slave to the city itself, and serves one of the Mahanan. Hard to say who, but that seems to be who is receiving this message.
Okay.
From Rodallo.
I will, first of all. Minor illusion. From here to the pen. So that it looks like it's the same scenery. Okay? I'm recreating the background.
Mm-hmm.
Mage hand. Take the pen. And since my minor illusion reaches my shoulder here, in my pouch.
Okay, so yeah, that's not going to be an easy thing to do.
Oh man, if only the sneak.
To take the only thing of entire staring at him.
No, I'm not doing it. My hand is doing it, and I was gonna say I talked.
You're
to
controlling
him,
that though.
And I say I talked to him while doing all that, so that it's like I'm keeping him focused here, you know.
So you can make a sleight of hand or check,
Or a what?
or an Arcana check, and it's going to be a
deception?
No, because you're not trying to convince him of something.
I'm trying to.
You're
keep
trying
him
to steal shit.
distracted.
And it's going to be a DC 14.
Ooh, okay, that's doable.
I thought so. I thought that was rather kind of me.
D&D gods, I've been good to you. I've kept the character
You got this.
alive for. I think I'm beating records right now. Actually, please hear ye.
Oh yes.
You pocket this emerald pen.
So, the Manhattan, huh?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
What is your name?
Nope, this is getting too personal. I shall.
What? Gave you my name. What? Good day, miss.
Bye. Thanks for the lack of business.
My business seems to have been concluded. Oh, she's shut the door. All right, you are out in the hallway.
With a fucking emerald in my bucket.
After having stolen from Buka, servant of the Mahanaten.
Buka will remember this.
Emerald pen. Sick. It is now in my inventory, fuckers. I did that.
You did it.
Okay. In. I shall sleep.
Going to jail, bro.
While Rhea is doing that, Vogue and Mina, what are two?
You'll get like this sometimes, maybe hold a grudge for, maximum a week. And then she'll let you back in.
I don't know, Vogue. I think this is it. I think that she's done with me, and I don't blame her.
That's just your insecurity talking, alright? I've known her for, I don't know, what, for 16 years probably now? I don't know, around there. And I don't entertain this shit anymore. I give her a good half day's worth of effort, and if that's not enough, then I'll see her when I see her.
I think I'm gonna give her some space, Vogue. I don't want to disrespect what she wanted, and she asked for space.
No, I agree. I totally agree. That's what I'm saying. We're on the same page. It'll be fine. And he'll, elbow you a little bit in the shoulder.
How about you? Are you okay with seeing your parents?
Oh, I haven't decided yet. I'm just gonna go see what's happening at the office. Maybe they've moved offices since. It's been a while since I've been here.
Do you want me to come with you, or do you want me to stay?
You can come if you want.
Okay, I'll come with you then.
I don't know if I'm gonna talk to him though. Like I said, maybe tomorrow morning, after a good night's rest.
Yeah, no pressure or anything.
So we'll head through the halls towards the Polypore offices, or at least where they used to be.
The Polypore offices are exactly where you remember them being.
Damn it. Is the door closed?
The door's wide open. And the sign out front says, Polypore Arbitrators.
Looks like they didn't move.
Looking inward, you notice a building with many thriving live plants. Office plants hanging around. Regardless of the fact that there's no sun in here. It is a closed building, and they probably shouldn't be doing as well as they are. In this small waiting room that the door opens into, you notice the same elderly receptionist, who you remember from your youth. You don't know how the hell alive. She was old when you were but a babe. Yet still, she mans the reception desk, writing away with a creased, furrowed brow, with will and you see beyond the two doors side by side, one leading to the office of each, with a door in between connecting.
Oh shit! Everything's still where I remember it.
Roll a d20. Just roll straight d20. See?
Well,
yeah, there's no one in the waiting room.
so we could try to make it a business oriented conversation where we ask him about the aroma and shit. No touchy feely stuff.
Whatever you want it to be about, Vogue, it can be about. I don't want to make you feel. Do you want to leave? We can go.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Let's get out of here. This is not a good idea.
Let's go to. Maybe we'll find some place to stay for the night.
Right. And we can talk about this tonight and then figure it out in the morning. That was As soon as we get around the corner from the office, Vogue will reach into his pack for some spree and start ingesting.
Your pixie stick of street drugs.
Ooh, that made me feel uncomfortable, but we're good now. So the night is ours, Central City. All that negative shit's behind us, right?
Yeah.
What are you feeling? Some food? Some booze?
Maybe we could find a place of music.
Ooh, let's do some dancing. All right. And he'll lead the way out of the palace. What'd you do with your horse, by the way?
Oh, midnight. It's only. I have to resummon it every hour.
Oh. Well, I guess that's convenient. You don't have to pay stable fees or anything.
It's for you.
Why doesn't Riowin roll an investigation check to find a place to stay, and Vogue Y roll an investigation advantage? You have worked at and know any of the establishments around Riowin. That's a 15, not bad.
17.
Vogue Y, that's a 17. Rather equally good. See the part of city you're at.
Wouldn't it be great if we just ran into each other in the common room?
Well, since you both rolled rather similar rolls, I think you find this establishment around. Are you ready? Have you prepared yourselves?
Is that the name of the place?
Wind it up.
Hey!
Rather close to Central City, you find a happening spot, y'all, with vacancies for the evening. I think Riowin first enters into a tavern that is going to go by the name of let me see.
Table there?
Lucky Raj's Humble Heart.
Ooh.
Raj.
Wow. Oh yeah, Raj.
Raj. We love Raj.
Different Raj.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Different Raj. Now I'll make sure to get rid of that name from my name list, so we don't have a third.
Actually adds realism to have two people.
It does.
That actually,
Every once in a while, yeah.
There's one Morven there. There's another Morven. There's a Raj here. The Central Raj, Central City Raj. There's Grunyon Raj.
Yeah. As a Matt and a Mike, we very much understand what's. Yeah, that's my coffee. Oh no, it's another guy in his mid-30s named Matt who drinks black coffee with a. Sorry.
It's very much. What's your name? Okay, what's your last initial?
Yep.
No one ever asked me that. That's weird.
Andre, I wonder. Yeah.
The giant. The giant is my last.
Yeah.
Obey. Riowin, you walk into Lucky Raj's. It's quite nice. There is a band going, no singer as of right now, just music. There's some people dancing. They have kind of pushed some chairs away. There's not a dance floor as such, but some tables have been moved to the side to make a space in the center. There is one long bar that takes up most of the other side of this rather long establishment. Is It is loud in here, and there are a good amount of people, but there are still, it appears, at least a table or two available.
Is there sitting places at the bar?
Yes, yeah, there are some. A lot of people from the bar seem to dance, so there are spaces at the bar.
I think I will make my way to the bar and take a seat there. And when I have the attention of the house, are they called housekeeper? Innkeeper?
Yeah, the innkeep, yeah.
Yeah, when I have their attention, I would like a meal, a room for tonight, as well as enough ale to drown my sorrows.
And the halfling who has stepped up onto the little step stool behind, so she eye with you, says, all right, miss, yes, certainly, we have some choices of meal tonight. We have a vegetarian option. It's a stew. We also have some lamb ribs. Oh, silly me! With this lovely deep red sauce, the wine sauce that goes over it, with some mashed taters. What are you thinking?
The stew.
Oh, the stew. It is quite lovely. I tell you, all local ingredients from our local garden here. Wonderful. Yes, I can get you that. Anything to drink?
Booze. Strong.
Yes. Oh, all right. So spirits. Not looking for wine then. We have a good assortment. This is Parsa. I'm assuming you would want a good glass of whiskey.
Oh, please.
Wonderful. And a room as well. You said
Please.
a single.
Single.
Wonderful.
Efficient.
Of course, I will get to all of that to you quite quickly.
How much do I owe you?
Oh, I could do the math. I assume you might have a couple of drinks. We may want to save that till after.
Charge it right now.
Oh, certainly. Food. Um, 6 silver should take care of it.
I give her 1 gold piece.
Oh, well, bless you. My name's Shyla, if you need anything else.
Thank you, Shyla. I appreciate it.
Quite welcome, dear. I'll be back with your drinks.
It never gets old.
And we used to use a lot less.
No.
As Shyla goes off to prison, up to the door walk Mina and Vogue. Both of you roll a perception check if you even realize that Mina is here.
Rhea.
I mean, she's Rhea. Sorry, she's a bit hard to miss
She's
with
a
her
bit hard to miss.
tieflingness, but it's a crowded place.
21.
14.
I rolled 21.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, Vogue, you definitely see. Sorry, I didn't realize. You definitely see Rhea sitting by the bar.
Ugh, look who's here, Mina. Let's pretend we don't see her.
And I think, Vogue, you know the cook here from school. You know the head cook.
Fantastic.
From your cooking school, so you know this to be a rather good place to go.
Yeah, but the nearest decent place is like blocks away. Let's just find a little table and,
Maybe we don't try to go right up to Rhea, because I feel like she's going to be really mad if we do
That's
that.
what I'm saying. I don't want to.
Okay, agree, yes.
All right, we'll find a table somewhere away from Rhea's ire.
Yeah, I think you have to go like way back towards the stairs that lead up to the room. You find a little small 2-person table kind of near off to the side, but you're off to the side, you're a bit away from the dancing, sitting at your table on your own. And it's rather quickly that you have this halfling woman step up to the table right next to you and says, "Oh, hi, dears. What can I get for?"
What are you thinking, Mina? Should we do wine tonight? I'm buying.
Okay, yeah, I would love to try whatever food that is available.
Oh, we have a vegetarian option. We have a wonderful stew made with vegetables from our local garden here. Or we also have the braised lamb ribs. With a different patron, I said ram libs. Didn't make sense. There's lamb ribs with a red wine reduction sauce. Quite good.
Ooh, that'll definitely be good. Yeah, we'll take both. We'll start with the stew and then we'll do the ribs. And you're sure it's lamb, right? It's not kid.
No, it is lamb.
Okay.
Is certainly. Okay, so one of each. Oh, wonderful. I will bring that over. Yeah.
No,
Yes,
two of each. What? Two of each.
One or for the table. That's what I meant. I've got.
And we'll take a bottle of red as well.
Oh, I have some options for the red. If you're having such a fine meal, if you're looking for the finest in the house, I do have some crystal red, if you would like it.
Crystal red. I've never had that, actually.
Yes, it's from grapes grown from the northern reaches of power. Far off
What
west
about
of the
a
north.
middle tier? You know, not the worst, not the best. A good, solid middle.
A good pairing, then, for this is... Well, we do have a small batch red that came to us. I will say our sommelier hasn't been tasted parrot quite... It just came in, but is actually from one of the towns leading northward. A caravan just brought it in. It is grown in this very mountain range. A bit of an experiment, and a bit lower in the mountains. You know, you can't quite grow this far north with all the snow, but if you wanted to try that, it's pretty reasonable price, and I'd love some feedback.
Right, if you don't mind cracking that and giving us a sip.
We'll do, yes. I'll be back with it, certainly.
Is, what's the cook's name?
Not Raj.
Is, Abe.
What a bay.
Andre the Giant, Abe? Alright. Is Abe cooking tonight?
Oh, you know the chef. Yes, indeed. He is there.
You mind if I go say hi? We studied together. My name's Vogwai.
Oh, I can go ask him. Perhaps a bit of a busy kitchen. Perhaps he'll want to come out and say hello himself.
Oh, yeah. Have him come and have a glass with us.
I'll let him know. Vogwai, you said.
Yes, Polypore.
Vogwai Palipor. I am Shyla. If you need me, I'll be around. Back.
Thank you, Shyla.
Very welcome, miss.
Alright.
Folk, this is gonna be such a good... I feel like it's gonna be a really good dinner.
Oh, yeah. Well, we gotta spend our money on something, right? Not just this stupid armor, which hopefully I won't even need to use.
Do you mind if I ask, what was the university like when you were studying there?
Alright, well, to be honest, where I studied was off university. It's just university adjacent. So
Still great. That's still really good.
Well, yeah, you know, it was the school overbites and underbites. You probably heard of it.
Yeah. I mean, is there even a cooking school at the university proper?
Is there? No.
Certainly not. No.
Oh, I think then that's probably pretty good then, right? That's...
Well, yeah, that's what they tell me. That's where I learned most of, what I know. The basics, the foundations.
Okay, can you keep a secret?
No, but I'll try. Actually, yes, because Ria's not talking to me, so I have nobody to tell.
That was good. That was really good.
Okay, so you know how before you asked me about the Duke, and I said it was like just because the obsession saved his life?
Yeah?
I was lying. It's not really that reason.
Oh.
He asked me to be his spy in the university.
What? On who?
He didn't really say, he just said that he wanted me to investigate how much something called the ruse had
Ruse.
infiltrated it?
Have you ever heard of the ruse?
You can make a history check, DC 18. Whoa, that's
Wow.
a 22. Yeah.
Old folks knowledge is getting through like drunk adult trips where he just like stumbles into a situation. Like I imagine like it's all like he heard this thing while high off his ass, half naked in the fucking street, you know?
Oh yeah.
Sorry, my cat definitely just knocked my water off. Very kind of her.
Full water?
You definitely have heard of the ruse. The ruse is the larger version of the criminal organization in Parsa. It is what, like, the Golden Famine is beholden to. It is like the step up from these local neighborhood crime syndicates.
The ruse, huh? Well, that's exciting.
I mean, what is it? I don't know what that is.
So, in the underworld, we have hierarchy. So, what Ria's involved in is a neighborhood organization, but the ruse is citywide. So when they're collecting, a portion of their collections goes up to the ruse. They work at their pleasure, see?
So he wants me to figure out if the this criminal organization has affected or is in partial control of the university or something.
Well, I mean, I wasn't there for the conversation, but I guess he's concerned with this organized crime. And, I don't know, admissions maybe? Is there a lot of room for bribery there? There's all sorts of ways you could make money off a university, if you had the right people in the right places.
But that's the thing, look, I asked the crystal about it too, and the crystal said that the old institutions like the Mahanaten and the university might not hold up, or something like that.
Hold up against what?
I don't know.
And I wish we knew what... if it was the same voice. Like, why would a spirit of the crystal, or whatever it was, have
I don't
anything
think
to
it
do
was
with...
a spirit. It didn't seem like it was a spirit. It didn't like to be called that. I mean, what if Dream is made out of parts of the crystal?
Ooh. Interesting.
Kept saying
Well-
pieces of it, were you like? I asked if it watched over the dreamers, and it said pieces of it. So what if
Pieces of it? Of the entity? Watched
No.
over the
I
dream?
don't know. I didn't. No, I don't know. But
Well, when we get back, I mean, I don't know when your university stuff starts. Like, are there... so when's the next semester start or something? But either way, we should
No.
go see Satchel. Because he's our alchemist lead, right? He can tell us a little more. Maybe he can analyze it. Or you can study about it at the university. I bet their library's chock full of books on everything.
if I am able to get into Degwinnington, then I think that I might be able to find some rare plants or some, maybe even the awakening plant for obsession.
Oh, maybe they'd have samples there. But is Dream... I'll lower my voice. Is Dream even plant? Like, what is that powder?
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
As you two are talking, Riowin, the tavern keep comes back to you and says, "Oh, here, dear. I brought you some of our finest distilled Parsa whiskey.
I really
Nice.
appreciate it.
Nice tall glass for you.
A good friend you are.
Anything else I can get you? The stew should be up momentarily."
I'll be patient. Don't worry about me.
No worries. And she moves down the bar to speak to some other patrons.
Yeah, I think Korea's really like they're focused on they're in their own heads. So I think they just start sipping their drink. Looking like at the front of the bar, and that's it. Might start drinking a bit faster, knowing that there's other glasses waiting for her, but yeah, pretty uneventful. Unless this 4 means something's gonna happen to me.
Shiloh also comes out to the table. The two of you are sitting in front of you, gets the wine key and cracks open the bottle of red, and, pours and lets it breathe a little bit, and then sits it down in the middle of the table for you to taste.
I'll grab it, take a sniff of the bouquet, swirl it around, and give it a sample.
Give me a perception check.
20.
20. You get a lot of notes here. Again, not the finest, greatest vintage had, but interesting notes in it. Interesting that it's made from kind of this local soil along the Parson Road. They must have gotten just the right altitude before it becomes rather impossible because of the constant snowy weather. But it's a bit earthy, but you can tell that they've added some fruit to it. The fruits that they added must not be local. So a bit of something else being imported up from Gujar. But overall, it is quite an interesting wine with a more complex bouquet than maybe you were expecting.
This doesn't just taste like grape. Is there something else involved here, Shyla?
Oh, I couldn't tell you. It just fell off the wagon this morning a little bit. So we're just trying it out. Yes, a local grower. I believe it's their patron is one of the great houses of Gujar down south. But they're trying something a little new.
All right. Well, I think we like it. Yeah. How much is a bottle of this?
Oh, a bottle of that would be 3 silver pieces.
That's dirt cheap.
Well, it doesn't have much of a name for itself. You are realizing, though, that drinking that, while it might be a new branding, a new vineyard, the grapes are not new. They're old enough to really have some flavor to them.
What's the name of the what's the bottle label? Is there a label on it?
There isn't a label on the bottle.
Or is it a clay bottle maybe with a stamp or something?
Yeah, there's kind of like a branding on it, but the branding would be, man, we're getting real granular here.
Hey man, you give me fucking red wine, I'm gonna snob it up, baby.
I'm with you. You actually recognize the symbol on the side of this bottle. That's kind of like wax melted. As the wax was melted over the top to work in, it also was almost like a wax stamp, like a seal on the side of this bottle. That would be of the house Asaf of Gujar, one of the 6 major houses of Gujar.
All right. Well, we're gonna have a couple of these then. That's for sure. Start with 1. Drink up, Ina.
Okay. Anyone like you like?
Anyone I like?
You like?
That's I've been there, done that, Mina. You realize, right? It's like I'm a satyr.
Okay, play coy, fine. I don't care. Whatever.
No, to tell you the truth, no. Lately, I haven't really run into anyone that's caught my fancy. Over much. Some, memories in the past, but I'm a free bird.
What do you think about Arledge?
I think he's a great guy, to be honest.
Not my
I
type,
do get a
though.
little suspicious about this whole Shakti business. The real devout ones, I mean, they're freaks once you get them undressed, that's for sure. But I don't know if that's the type of post you want to be hitching yourself to.
I do think he's sweet. I don't know. I guess he just seems nice.
No, I totally agree. I think he was good in the fight. He's honest, well connected, decent looking. There's a lot of pros to that.
But here's the thing, because if I'm working for the Duke in that way, and Arledge is sworn to him, I don't think that would be appropriate.
What do you mean? Why not?
I don't know. Doesn't it just seem? It just seems messy, I guess.
No, every kitchen I've ever been to, everyone's sleeping with everyone.
But this isn't like a kitchen; it's like a court, and there's like really fancy chairs there with so many cushions on them, and it's. I mean, you need to see it, Vogue. This chair was.
I've seen some fancy chairs in my day.
Not like this. This is real.
Really? Oh, okay.
Vogue Y Polypore, having galloped your way into my kitchen, I see.
I have. And look, they're serving me some weird unknown wine from Asath in Gujar.
Oh, you're drinking that swill, are you? And you see Abe, the cook that you recognize from school, who was quite good. You remember, and towards the top of the class with you, I think, of people who can actually find jobs doing something other than cutting carrots. And he's kind of wearing very simple clothes. This apron in front of him that still looks rather clean into the evening now. Says, sorry, not introduced your little miss here.
Oh, this is my friend Mina. We're from the same neighborhood.
Hi.
Abe and I studied together. What species is he?
Human.
Human.
Yeah.
Parson human?
Parson human.
So, nice place you got here. How long you been flipping meat back there?
Oh, no, it's wonderful, honestly. The owner here create my own specials nightly based on freshest ingredients. Really, this is really the dream, I must say.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's good. I'm glad to see you so successful. We're sampling everything you got on the menu tonight, so I'll let you know.
Yes. Kitchen help is easy to keep. A bit capricious.
Listen, Abe, Vogue is actually working on his own cookbook, and I'll take out the book and I'll slide it over to Abe.
Do you mind, friend, if I take a look?
No, take a look. There's only a few entries so far. Just getting started.
Will I rather like it? It's a bit of a, what would you say, a pedestrian cookbook, accessible to the average man.
Accessible, but with a little fey twist. Most of the recipes have something that you Parsons don't expect.
Yes. Breaking expectations. It's rather wonderful. I must say, my fare tonight, while good, is a bit expected, a bit habitual.
Well, you can't beat a comfort food, though, if you want to make people feel welcome.
That is true.
Served the Duke, and the Duke Olin quite enjoyed the liver and...
The clouds, yeah. Right here, page 3. That one was a hit. We were invited to a Evesman get-together with the Duke in town.
Well, how about that? We always talked about... It's kind of like lean down to like put his elbow on the table. You guys. We always talk traveling, right? Going to the great nobility and being able to serve them fine foods around. You're really living it, aren't you?
Notice how the green curry leaves infuse the butter before he fried the onions in them, and then how the water bear liver complements it very nicely with the decorative edible flowers as well.
Well, talk about a difficult meat to get. If you ever get your hands on that, I'm sure you get raw.
Yeah, we nearly lost a party member getting that bear killed, but...
I'll take my licks in the kitchen, thank you very much. Yes.
I'm glad to see you being so successful, Abe. I mean, this is a prestigious place. It's got a name for itself.
We're doing fairly well. I need to make sure that your racks of lamb come just perfect.
Thank you. Yeah, and I'll keep you posted. There's
again, if there's anything else you need, and sure, yes, of course. Always
we're
good to
cooking
see
for
you.
any more nobles. I'll invite you. You know, it might be easier with two of us. We can collaborate.
Let me know. I have a sous chef that maybe step up to the plate for an evening if I was doing a bit of a traveling show.
Nice, nice.
Interesting.
Well, great to meet you. We'll probably be here pretty late, so once you're done, come join us for a glass.
Oh, I'll be scrubbing the pans. Well,
you'll be scrubbing. Yeah. Surely you've got staff for that.
It takes a village, of course.
Okay.
Say Raj really looks down on the staff drinking in the establishment. You see, back of the house, staying back of the house and such. But certainly, and on the night when you're in the city, look me up. If I have a little bit of forewarning, you can reach me here. The courier would know where to find me. And Miss, so good to meet you as well. Please, I hope you enjoy. If there's anything wrong with the food, swallow your complaints and tell me it was wonderful.
No, we will.
Yeah. And he goes back into the.
Oh, that takes me back. It does.
And a jerk, though, wasn't he?
What? What do you mean? He was pumping me up. Like I'm a freaking living under a bridge, and he's saying I'm cooking for nobility.
Oh, he was kind of making fun of you folk. I mean, I'm sorry, but like.
See, again, this is the insecurity. Why can't you just take it as it is? Said good things, man. You should be happy. Ugh.
I think you should become such a great chef, you shove it in his face and say, there, you...
bitch.
Stupid.
I will...
From the bars!
Yeah, Ria's getting drunk and like she fucking spills the glass of water that they try to give her. Bitch!
Yeah, Ria's getting loud by herself at the bar. She's one of them. Yeah, your food is brought out is quite good. I'm assuming you all are staying the evening here as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for an additional room, would be.
No, we don't need to share if they got the vacancy. We can have our own damn rooms.
Okay.
While Matt does his maths, I will say
9 silver for the two of you.
I am awaiting the day Mina says bitch. Like it's official.
Alright, I'll tip an extra silver, so it's an even gold.
Okay. You pay your gold and you so all together, yet not quite together, independently, have a lovely evening here at Lucky Raj's hearth, where the music plays into the night, and even when you go up to stairs to sleep for the evening, softly it seems to seep up through the floorboards, lulling you into a wonderful, full-bellied sleep, as we will pick it up right there next Sunday at our... Yes. At episode number 90.
So close. You almost got it this time.
Right there. No, see, episode 97, and we're still only level, 2?
Yeah. Slowly but surely, you know?
We're working our way. Thank you, everyone, for watching this evening. I appreciate it. Feel free to join our Discord and follow us on things and places. We appreciate both the love that we get and when people join us in our Pepe Sylvia type conspiracy theories on what in the world is going on. Yeah, a lot of information here, which is only going to lead to more of that kind of shit. If you really, really like the idea of trying to figure out who killed Laura Palmer, you will love it in our Discord. That's all I can say. Thank you all so much. Have a lovely week and join us next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.